Let's Uncommon Fossil, and today I completed the Battle Pass reaching tier 50. I've gone and I've opened up all the packs and the crates as well. And through that process, I believe I opened 76 packs on the Battle Pass of the newest set, Temporal Forces. Opened 2 crates. I also opened an additional crate from reaching Arceus League, and I believe I opened an additional 12 packs from watching the EUIC on a Twitch stream. And I assume when NAIC comes up in a little bit, that if we watch the Twitch stream there, we will get similar rewards there. So I will post about that when details come out. But anyway, the point is, pulled a lot of cards, opened a lot of packs, pulled a lot of cards, and it does give a ton of value. My general recommendation, I still think is true, hold off to craft new cards until you've completed the Battle Pass, because it's going to save you an awful lot. I've crafted just a couple cards, but very, very few, I will say. So what I've gained here, I'm over 17,000 crystals, which is what you spend in the in-game shop. And so I gained almost 8,000 crystals thus far, and I'm over 31,000 credits, which is what you use to craft cards, and I gained almost 8,000 credits there. So a very good number. So access to a lot more cards, right? The in-game economy is generous, but it's still beneficial to hold off crafting. Let's take a look. This is just a blank deck here. Just want to take a look at to what extent I have pulled cards for the new set. Like I said, well, we've gotten some cards in the starter deck. You get cards in the Battle Pass decks, and then the biggest thing is just from the packs we get on the Battle Pass and a few other places. So let me scroll down, find here, Scarlet and Violet, Temporal Forces, sorry. And so Temporal Forces packs, show all, and just get a sense. 4, 5, 4, 4, 5. So the first 5 cards, I have full place of all those. 2, 4, 0, 3, 4. A good number of those. The EXs are, the pull rates for the EXs are a little lower, so I'm going to have to, I do want to try out Scovillain, so I'm going to have to just craft that and go ahead and do that. But again, just looking like 2, 5, 5, 5, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 3. So a lot of cards that I've just pulled. And if you want, and I like to play a variety of decks, and if I tried to craft all these cards from day one, it would add up. It would get expensive. I'm not sure that I could do it without actually spending some actual money on pack codes, which I don't want to do. So I wait a month, I get access to all the things I want for sure. And then I think it worked out even better. Like if I look at the special energies, or the energies, I've gotten a full play set. There are only 2, Mist Energy, 4 of that, Neo Upper Energy, I got that. So haven't tried out Neo Upper Energy. I don't think it's all that great, but I definitely want to try it out. And the trainers did very well here as well. I think I pulled all of the A specs, super great there. Full play sets of most of the trainers. I haven't pulled a hand trimmer, so I've got to try that out. So I'm gonna have to craft it, and I do want to play it. And like boxed order, I only have 2 copies of that. I don't know if I really need more than 2 copies, but I'll craft it if I need to. But again, most of the trainers I now have a full play set of. So again, very good, super good. So by holding off to craft cards until you finish the Battle Pass, you will pull a lot of cards, and it will save you a lot of resources in the long run. And at some point, I don't know this, but I suspect the in-game economy gets a little bit more stringent at some point. My understanding is PTCGO, the old client, from the early days to at the end. I came in towards the end, but I believe early on the in-game economy was more generous. They reduced the rewards, and I think they might do that again. Or don't forget, not that long ago, back when it was Vs and V Maxes and V Stars in the pre-EX days, which still isn't that long ago. Things were much more expensive. The Vs and V Maxes were a lot more expensive than the EXs, and depending what happens in the future, the in-game economy this will get a lot more tougher if they go back to something like a V Star evolves from a V. You're just going to end up costing a lot more. So let's be wise with your resource. It will pay off. It does let you get a lot of resources. It gives you access to the cards without having to spend any money. And with a little bit of patience, it really pays off. And I'm going to have a future video taking a look at some of the products in the in-game shop that you can spend your money on, because we spend your crystals in the in-game shop to buy things. And really what you want to do in the in-game shop, you want to spend crystals wisely to buy products that you're going to, not to add cards to your collection, but you're going to buy cards that are going to get dusted and then get a bunch of credits. That's really the best way to spend your crystals. You convert them into credits. And I'll talk about that in another upcoming video, probably within the next week, I think. So pay attention to that. If you're not familiar with the best way to handle that, you definitely want to check that out. And I will take a look at maybe another new product or two, just to make sure that the advice of what to buy hasn't changed, because I always want to keep an eye on that as well. So anyway, have some fun playing some Pokemon. Honestly, the live has been slightly broken today, the day of recording. Tomorrow they're down for maintenance, which they just do too often. So hopefully you can get in, you can play live, and hopefully you just have some fun playing some Pokemon. Take care.